In this video, I'm going to share with you why your suffering isn't real. Hi there, my name's Kevin and welcome to Authentic Mastery. As I said in the introduction to this, suffering isn't real. Now you might be going, oh heck yes it is, I'm feeling this crap, I'm going through all this stuff, I'm suffering, you can't tell me different. Yes, you are experiencing suffering. The question is, do you have to be experiencing this suffering? Is suffering real or is it a choice? Now, it may feel real because you're going through it, but let me explain. All our suffering is we're experiencing something that we classified as painful. Now, how do we determine that as painful? By our beliefs, what things mean. Like I mentioned in other videos that I have in this playlist series that I'll put this video in, is that our mind is always asking two questions. What does this mean? What should I do? Now, out of that experience, it gives a meaning to something and it gives an action, a reaction. Either an action or reaction to this. What should I do? Now, we all experience things differently. Anybody can sit there and two people can basically experience the same event, give it completely different meanings, and have completely different reactions to it. One might laugh at it, one might feel pain and suffering from it. It all comes down to our interpretation of things. And that's where our beliefs play a key role. Now, our beliefs are designed to help us make sense of the world. We need that in order to function. Because if you don't believe in something, then you feel like lost, out of control, and that kind of stuff. Now, we have empowering beliefs that serve us, and we have disempowering beliefs that do not serve us. Now, these beliefs, like I mentioned in other videos, were established from a young age. You never sat down, or probably never sat down, and went, okay, this is my list of beliefs. This is what I'm going to believe, and this is how I'm going to act according to those beliefs. We just kind of adopted crap growing up through our experiences. Now, because of that adoption, can't say the word today, because we adopted these beliefs, we did that in a time that we thought it served us. Now, some of those beliefs no longer serve us. It's like a child believing in the Easter Bunny. Well, as you grow older and an adult, you know there's no bunny like running around like leaving eggs and stuff like that. But as a kid, they believe that because that's what they're told. And then they get more awareness, they grow up, they start questioning things and go, yeah, no, that's not happening. So this is part of our lives. We need to sit back and question our beliefs. We need to question what we're doing. When we're experiencing the pain and we start to feel like we're suffering, we have to realize that it's not really there. You can't touch suffering in this physical world. You can't see, well, you can observe somebody suffering, but you can't see suffering itself. You can't taste it, can't smell it, and can't hear it. You can hear the sounds of it when somebody's producing, when in the form of suffering. But it's not really there. It's an illusion. It's the way this world has been created to keep us trapped in this 3D humanistic world and not allowing us to grow, to surrender to who we truly are. Now, I believe, this is my belief, is that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. We're all energy. You look at quantum physics, when you look at things, everything is energy. Everything's vibrating in energy. Some is more dense, like the chair I'm sitting in, the camera I'm using to film this. Others is a higher vibrational. And when you realize that you're just a spiritual being having a human experience, that the experiences I'm having, I'm giving a meaning to. And I'm making a choice on what to feel from that meaning. Now, I know there's pain and suffering in the world that people go through. I've experienced it myself. What I'm coming to realize is that it's all optional. Yeah, you're going to experience stuff that happens in life. It's going to get your attention. Life is going to throw a curveball at you just to, keep life interesting, because if it was all just the same thing, you'd be bored. It's like if you went to a movie and you knew the main character, this is what he's going to do when he gets up. This is what's going to happen every day for him. This is how his life's going to be. And you just watched the movie and it was like a 2-3 hour long movie and it was just the same crap going on all the time. You'd be stinking bored. You'd ask for a refund. Life is like that. Instead of letting you have that just casual coasting where everything seems to be fine, it's going to throw in. That's why in movies there's the antagonist, there's the drama, there's that feeling of excitement. It's like, what's going to happen? Because that keeps us on the edge of our seats. Now, we're more than willing to go watch that in a movie. When it comes to our personal lives, we're like, hell no, I just want the plain simple thing that I can relate to and I can be happy with. I don't want to suffer. But it's through those painful experiences, let's call them painful, whatever label you want to give it, because it's all just labels. It's from those experiences that let us appreciate the good times. There's contrast in life. There's light, there's dark. You can't have light without the dark. You can't have dark without the light. They both serve a purpose. Now, when you're going through the suffering, realize that deep down, it is a choice. It is your body experiencing something, and it's your ego taking control. Now, you want to basically become friends with the ego. It's like if I've heard the saying, and I love the saying, it's like your ego is your amigo. And the ego is that inner child, that hurt person trying to make sense of what this world means. What should I do? How do I navigate? How do I operate? And from that childhood experiences, and then dealing with friends and family, and then you get to school, and then you get to work, and you got to interact with other people, and you got to find where you fit in, and we start putting meaning behind all this stuff. That's where we create all these beliefs around it, and based on those beliefs, we get all these thoughts around this stuff, and then we feel all these emotions and stuff like that, which allow us to take actions in ways that we're taking actions, and we go back into this loop because then it reinforces that belief. And if they serve us, great. If they're not serving us, that's where you need to step back. Be the observer of your life instead of just playing the main character, because you are the script writer, you're the director, you're the main character, you bring in the supporting actors. It's your life. This is who you are as an essence. And by realizing that, okay, I need to step back and take a look at what's really happening. What is going on in my life? I'm running the same patterns because those are based off of beliefs again. I'm doing the same actions, which are based off the beliefs again. And this isn't what I like. I need to figure out something different. And a lot of the self-help stuff is just like, go in there and just do it, grind it out. There is a time and place for action. And I'll be the first to tell you just can't sit back and blissfully waste away meditating all day and not listen to that inspiration that comes through and taking action on it, because we still live in this physical world, and it's trying to find the balance between this 3D physical world we live in as humans and tapping into the spiritual world and being able to guide through both of them. Now, you probably won't be fully balanced, because I don't think anybody ever is, but it's being able to shift between the two. Enjoy the human experience, because we're here for a good time. We're not here for a long time. We don't know how long we're going to be here. So have fun. Where you are right now, the person that is watching this is your one time through life. If you believe in reincarnation, that you may come back as in having another life, That's great, but guess what? It's not going to be you. There may be essences of you, but it's not going to be you. You're going to start from the beginning and have to go through all the experiences again. So why don't we just get the experiences now and learn instead of having to repeat the same things over and over again? You don't want to live in Groundhog Day. Great movie, but a crappy way to live your life. It would drive you nuts. So just let's experience life for everything it's offering. That includes the suffering that you believe you're going through. Realize it's not true. If you sit back and try to observe the suffering, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and face that suffering, face that fear that is coming up, you may find that it's not there, that it just disappears. It's an illusion. Very convincing illusion, but it's an illusion. You always have the option of opening the door and stepping into the light and getting yourself out of that dark place that you're feeling. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to get your feedback on that. So have yourself a great day, and I hope this video did help you. Take care.